This is my absolute best friend, Walter Williams, sitting right here on the side of me. We're complete opposites, y'all. Friend and I are complete opposites. I do what I do, and he don't never want to be seen. But friend, the song said, you gotta get with my friends. So I thought I'd bring my friend up here. Are you done with me, friend?
That's sweet.
That's sweet. We have been friends. Walter, you want me to say it?
This is why y'all didn't tell me.
Oh, so you didn't know a friend?
No, because I wouldn't be up here.
Okay, I know my friend well enough that he stood up here like, Jennifer, don't play with me. Listen, how long we been friends? Oh, you want me to tell him?
You
okay,
tell him
so
everything.
he make me do all the talking. We have been friends since we were 11 years old. Yes. And I have to say, Walter has been the same height since 6th grade. Okay? Okay, I'm done. No, but friend, this is just a friend moment.
Okay.
Okay? He's so done with me. He's very shy, y'all. But friend, did you know, it's an article that says if you have a lifelong friend, you will live a very long life.
Oh. Okay.
Did y'all know that? It helps your mental health. Look at that thing right there. New study shows close friends can help you live a longer life.
Wow.
So we helping each other live a longer life. Yes. And it apparently is 9% more likely you're exercise. I don't know about that part. Okay, it lessens depression. You see all of that?
I love that.
And even if you build new friends, that's good too. So it's never too late to get new friends because it'll help your life quality and life longevity and all of that good stuff. So friend, you have been a blessing.
Oh,
you have
sorry.
been a blessing, friend.
You got my hands
I know, he gets so nervous. So I know my friend well enough. I'm gonna just let you go on off and do what you normally do, okay?
I appreciate
But I had to show off my good friend.
Oh, thank
and I'm
you.
so grateful for you, friend.
And I'm grateful for you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Run on, Walter.
All right.
I love you, baby. Bye, friend. Okay, so I got another friend that I want to talk to right now. Our first guest is a Grammy-nominated pop star whose music has been streamed over 50 billion times. Please welcome Ellie Goulding. How are you?
I'm good. I'm really good, thank you.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me. This is just, the second I got here, it's just been the best vibes, the nicest energy. And yeah, I love it.
I'm so happy here. I like to call it the happy place.
Yeah, it is. It really is. It really is.
And you know, here at the Happy Place, we celebrate everything. So congratulations on your Grammy nomination.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You gotta tell us, how did you find out?
I found out, actually, you know what? A fan told me. I'm on social media because I really didn't expect it. You know, I love that song so much, but it's always hard for me to gauge, I don't know, how much people have loved a song. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but...
Well, if your fan told you, that gotta let you know just how much they love you.
Yeah, I know.
Right?
I have the sweetest fan base, and yeah, I mean, that song, it was kind of unexpected. You know, Calvin and I have already done a couple of songs together, and that one, when he sent it to me, I was like, oh, you know, we're just going to do another little thing together, and then it just ended up kind of blowing up, and yeah, people loving it. So it's so nice for it to get that kind of recognition.
Wow. So I have to, yes, first that's amazing. So I guess you would say there's no way to know, like, okay, is there any sign to know, like, okay, we got a hit. This is going to blow up. The fans are going to love it. It's going to get 50 million streams or views. You know what I mean?
I feel like now more than ever, it's so hard to tell when a song is going to blow up like that. I think, you know, as long as you're releasing music that you really love and you put your heart and soul into it and you love performing it and you can't wait to get up and perform that song, I think that's the main thing. And then everything else is such a beautiful bonus that comes with it, and I think that's what I've always done. But I think now, because of things like, I don't know, TikTok, the songs are blowing up in a completely different way, and I actually like it because it kind of means that songs that maybe wouldn't get played on the radio wouldn't usually blow up in that way are starting to find a new audience. Yeah, and I think that's quite an amazing thing, really.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Okay. And your 5th studio album, Higher Than Heaven, has amazing reviews.
Yeah.
Like, are you should be, I mean, I feel like you've done a lot of musical moments and had amazing moments, and you still look in awe of everything that you've done.
Yeah, oh, thank you. Yeah, I mean, gosh, when you say that, it's been so long since I released my first album. But like going back to like the TikTok thing, you know, older songs are coming back as well. So now I'm performing songs that I wouldn't have ever dreamed of bringing back again just because I thought they had their moment, and now I'm getting to perform them because of things like TikTok. But the new album, I mean, I wrote that in that lockdown kind of era, and I just had my child, Arthur, and so I just wanted to make a fun pop record, something that was completely carefree, that I didn't have to put too much of my, I don't know, emotional baggage into, and it was just fun to make. You know, I wanted to have that really carefree studio experience as well.
But you just finished your tour date, so like transitioning from that to now doing a tour in the States, how was that?
Yeah, it took a minute for me to get used to performing again, genuinely, because I was, oh, there I am. Oh, yeah.
You're living right there.
I bought that dress on the day that I performed. Oh, thank you.
Is that with an orchestra or something?
Yeah. So I did a European tour with my band, and then I decided I wanted to do something different, and I've always wanted to work with an orchestra, and as you know, it's a completely different way of doing it. There's so much more space, there's so much more clarity. Yeah, and I had to get used to it. Like I think I did some bum notes the first night because I just had to get used to this new way of. It was complete silence, and there was so much more room to just sing out.
The room tone and the space, and surrounded by music.
Yeah, but also I feel like people are really enjoying my music in a completely
different way.
Yeah, in a different way, and I don't know. It's just epic, isn't it? You just feel so powerful up there with an orchestra. Yeah, I've been loving it.
Oh my God, that sounds amazing. Well, we love you. Will you stick around for a little bit?
Yes, please.
Okay, more with Ellie Goulding. We'll be right back. We're back with Ellie Goulding. Yes, don't you just love her? Oh my goodness. Listen, I love how you use your platform for good. You have a carbon neutral tour. Can you tell me about it?
Oh yeah, well, I like to think of myself as an environmentalist, and I've always loved nature. I've always loved the environment since I was really, really young. So yeah, as soon as I knew that I could do something about it and have it involved with what I do, I tried to make my tour as carbon neutral as possible. In fact, I think we did kind of reach it at one point where we just try and have as little impact on the environment as possible. And musicians are some of the biggest polluters in the world, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
How so?
Just because of all our gear, and when you're touring, all the stuff you're taking around, the travel, obviously the flying, and then all the stuff we use on stage. I make sure that the stuff that like the confetti, like my stuff's made out of like sugar and stuff instead of a plastic and.
This is genius.
Yeah, and then like we have no plastic backstage and things like that. So just like every little thing kind of helps, and then it all adds up. But also, yeah, I feel like I just want to, like use my platform for positive things,
Yes.
and I really, really care about the environment, and yeah, so I talk about it a lot.
I love it because it does go beyond the song and music. We got to make a difference in the world with our platform, right?
Yeah.
You are a UN ambassador. You visited the Amazon and the Arctic. Can you tell me what is that like and how cold is it out there?
Well, I was just in Colombia, and that was obviously very humid, so it's easy to sing there. We love some humidity when we sing, and that was beautiful. And I got to go to the Amazon for the first time, and it was incredible. They call it like the lungs of the planet because all those trees suck up all the carbon we pump out into the atmosphere all the time. And then the Arctic was obviously very, very different. It was extremely cold, but you know what? Not as cold as I thought it would be. Which was kind of surprising.
You look cold right there to me.
Oh, yeah, that was cold. That was cold. But yeah, no singing in the Arctic because I don't know about you, but yeah, I can't physically sing when I'm cold.
Oh my goodness.
Just doesn't happen.
No, because that takes the voice. I always say cold is like kryptonite to Superman to a vocalist.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
That's why I was like, I have to ask that question.
And also, like, guitar can forget it as well. Like
oh my God,
can't.
how do you play your instrument?
Yeah.
In the cold.
It doesn't happen.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Will you come back and see us?
Yes, oh
you
my
like
God,
the happy
please.
place?
I love that.
And we love you too.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Go to streaming services everywhere to hear more music from Ellie Goulding. She is amazing. We'll be right back. Our next guest is a celebrity chef who has 6 billion views on YouTube. His new cookbook is called Knife Drop, Creative Recipes Anyone Can Cook. Give it up for New York Times bestselling author Nick DiGiovanni. Come on out. This is a distraction. The food, I can hear it cooking already.
It's already going. It's already going. How are you?
DiGiovanni.
You got it. You got it.
Okay, so please tell me. First of all, thank you for being here.
By the way, I was dancing behind the. I was dancing back there.
Do you dance in the kitchen when you're cooking?
I'm a terrible dancer.
Oh,
but
okay.
I try.
Well,
I try.
I got some news for you.
What's that?
I'm a terrible cook.
There we go.
Okay, so I got
It's a
the
match
right
made in
one.
heaven. All right.
Okay, so first tell me, how did you get started into cooking?
Yeah. So, well, I was lucky. I got to know my great-grandmother. She lived to 101, and she was amazing in the kitchen, which is incredible. Yeah. So,
Oh my God, I love that.
So she was incredible, and she taught me quite a bit, but she was very strict. She was German, and she was just, you know, get out of my kitchen if you're messing around, right? So I won't be like that today.
Okay.
I'm not going to be like that
You're
today.
not gonna put me out.
No,
Okay.
no, never.
'Cause I wanna
You're my
learn.
sous chef today,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so all started with family, but this right here, we're making this creamy Tuscan chicken.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people call it marry me chicken.
Marry me chicken.
That's what people call it, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it is delicious, it's simple. It's one of my favorite weeknight meals.
Ooh,
And it's delicious over rice, but let's dive in.
I'm
You
ready. Yes,
Okay, great.
show me.
So we've got our chicken over here. I'm gonna have you help me a lot.
Okay.
Is that good?
I'm
okay.
assistant chef.
So let's toss our chicken here, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So we'll season it up a little bit. So this is actually my salt company. It's called Osmo. These are these little electric grinders. I don't know if people have seen these before, but grab that one over there. That's pepper. This is salt. You just go right over it.
So
Makes
if
it
you
all
twirl
easy.
it, I like that.
Isn't that crazy?
That's fancy. Y'all see this?
Oh, there we go. Easy, right?
I ain't never seen that.
It's fun, right?
That's
Makes
everything.
cooking a little more fun. Okay,
Yes.
so we'll take these, and once these are nice and seasoned up, I mean, we don't have to go too crazy, right?
Okay.
We're gonna toss that in. Like you said, it's already cooking in there. Be careful. Be careful.
It's like legit.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna leave that to
There's
the
a lot.
professional.
There's a lot going on over here.
It smells
right?
great.
So we're going for a nice golden brown crust. We'll toss one of these down. So how much do you cook? How often do you cook?
Not at all.
Never.
Nope.
What?
This is, you know what, child, being on this show is the most I done cooked.
Ever.
Yes. I could boil an egg though.
You can boil an egg. That's good, right? That deserves a lot. That's not bad.
It's a start.
That's better than nothing,
Okay.
right? All right, so look, we're gonna get that nice golden brown crust on the chicken, and that's all we're looking to do right now. This one's even a little over, but hey, that's flavor, right? We're good.
Yeah, I like it
So
crunchy.
we'll turn it down a little bit, right? We don't want this going too crazy.
Okay.
And once that has a nice crust all around, okay? These don't have to be fully cooked yet. We're
Okay.
gonna set these off to the side.
It smells so
so
good.
grab that there and take those.
This?
Be careful. Yeah, I don't want you getting hit by too much
Okay.
oil or anything.
Okay.
Go ahead and toss those in the plate there.
Toss them in the plate.
There you go.
Can you tell me more about your cookbook?
Yes. So my cookbook is called Knife Drop. It's creative recipes anyone can cook, and my idea there is just that I think anyone can cook. Even you. You've got it. You've got it right
I
now.
was supposed to turn that over?
No, it's okay. You can take them off. You got
Okay.
it.
Oh, I can take
Yeah.
it off?
Yeah, you can take them
Okay.
off. Here we go.
I'm
We'll take
listening.
those off. And then into the pan, I'm gonna have you toss those onions in.
What
We're
do I
gonna
do
use
with
some
this?
of those drippings from the chicken to
I'm
start.
gonna put it all on here?
Yep, dump it right
here?
in there. Yep, dump it right in. There you go.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay. And we'll take this. Yep. See, you're doing all of this, by the way. I'm not
got
doing
you to help
anything.
me out.
Okay. Take some of those sun-dried tomatoes. Just have fun with it. Not all of them. Just take a nice big handful.
Take a big
Throw
hand,
those
put my
in there.
hand in there?
There you go.
Want me to put my foot in it, huh?
No feet. No feet,
No
please.
feet?
No feet. No feet.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so let's toss some of this garlic in there too. A little bit of garlic, not too much, okay? And go ahead and toss some of that spinach in there.
Like all of it or some of it?
Just maybe half it, whatever
Half
you feel.
of it? Okay.
This is some cream, so go ahead and pour
Okay.
that in there. I'm gonna go with some Parmesan cheese, by the way, okay? So go ahead and toss those chicken breasts right
put it
back
back
in
in
there.
there.
Put them right back in there,
Okay.
Yep.
All of them?
It's smelling good, right?
It smells so good.
Okay, toss that in there. Can we smell it? Can we smell anything yet in the audience?
Man,
There we go.
get them all in there.
Beautiful. Put them all in there. You could add even more cream, but you see that sort of sauce starts
That
to form
looks
in the
good,
corner.
yeah.
We don't want to eat anything yet. So we can even toss the lid back on at this point. And we're just gonna let that simmer for a while, and everything's gonna get to know each other in there. Perfect. Great job. So toss that down. And then once we are finished, here we go.
This looks
We've got something plated here.
So good.
Here we go. What do you think?
So good.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Grab a little taste.
Let me see. Wait a minute. Oh, I can get
Go
a
right
little
there.
piece
Yeah,
right
grab a
here.
little piece right there.
Ooh, y'all, this look good. Y'all ain't want none, did you?
You ready?
I think I beat you to it. Oh my
You beat
God.
me.
This is excellent.
Well, I'm gonna take the rest of this.
Oh
for
my
myself.
God! You but I want it. This is my dinner. Okay. More with Chef Nick. After this, we'll be right back. That was so good. All right, we're back with this amazing Chef Nick DiGiovanni. Tell me how to say your name. DiGiovanni.
DiGiovanni, you got it.
Oh, I
you
want
got
to
it.
say it like really. Okay. What is next?
Okay, so we're gonna make these brownies. You can call them what you want. Salted gooey brownies, brown butter brownies.
I call it my favorite.
There you go. So I'm starting off with browned butter. You just take butter.
That's what
you
that is?
Smell that. Smell that.
Where you get some brown butter from?
You just make it. Just butter in a
Oh,
pan.
you made that.
Doesn't that
Is
smell amazing? Super nutty. It totally transforms butter. It's incredible.
That
Okay.
looks so good.
So we've got our brown butter. Toss that in the bowl.
Oh,
There
and
we
it's
go.
melted down.
Anytime I have a baked good that I have butter in, I just like to use brown butter
Nick, do
instead.
I
It
put
gives
this
such a
part in
better
there?
flavor. Get all those. Those are all the
Oh,
little
okay.
golden brown toasted milk solids in there. Okay.
Yes.
And then we have a little bit of chocolate. Use chocolate as dark or as sweet as you want. I like it a little darker so the brownies aren't too sweet because we have a lot of sugar.
Okay.
So we melt that in the microwave, but you can toss that in there too.
So that's ooh. see,
Uh-oh, that
I gotta
happens,
cook.
that happens.
Nick, I done told
I think you just did that because you wanted to have an excuse
You know
to
I
eat some of the
did,
chocolate.
but I did catch what you said. So I noticed when people are cooking chocolate, it's
There you go.
Can I eat it?
You got it.
Okay,
No,
hold
you
on.
can
y'all.
eat it. You can eat it. See, I think that's why you did that. Okay.
Okay, thank
There we
you.
go.
You're
You ready?
Such a gentleman. Yes, what I need
All
to
right.
do now.
So mix that up a little bit. Just the
that
get it
chocolate
nice and
woke me
consistent.
right on up.
There
oh
you
my
go.
God.
There you go. All right.
Woo, Jesus.
Here we go. Eggs. Do you know how to do the one-handed egg crack?
Oh, you really tested me, baby. What?
You go crack out against the board, and then you kind of just pinch together, peel it open. Look at that. Let's see.
Did I do
Oh,
it?
come on. Okay, mix that up a little bit.
Oh my God.
All right. I'm gonna go with the vanilla extract. Here we go.
I know what vanilla extract is.
Of course, of
My mom
course.
used to make pound cakes.
There's
with
our
it.
sugar. There
Oh,
we go.
that's some sugar right there. It's gonna make that chocolate pop.
It's a good bit of sugar.
Ooh,
Okay?
you should have told me that first.
That's why
okay.
we use the super dark chocolate there, and then. here's
Because
the
you
flour.
say the other chocolate, like milk chocolate, to be too sweet.
Yeah, it might be a little too sweet. The brownies would be too sweet. So we don't want to overmix this. The key with you're still good. Keep going. We don't want to overdo it though. A lot of people just keep mixing
How do you
and mixing.
know if you're overdoing it?
Just once you see it looks consistent and there's no kind of white spots of flour in there, then you're good.
Okay.
Toss that right in there.
Oh, you want to put this in here?
Yep. Toss it right in there. This will bake. We'll throw it in the oven at 350 for 25 minutes or so.
Cooking. Down.
Okay. Beautiful. All right. And then I'm gonna take some more of this Osmo Salt here, and once we kind of spread that out, you can move that bowl.
Oh,
You're good.
okay.
You're good. Don't worry about it. Looks great. We can eat that after. We can.
You know I want to.
Okay. And we just would hit that with some salt on top, and with a little bit of magic, we got this
Oh
right
my
here.
goodness. There we
Okay.
go.
All
I
right.
can put this down.
And you see the salt on top. Take a little
so
bite.
good.
Take a little bite.
You don't have to tell me. I could pick any one I want.
Pick anyone you want.
You know I like the end pieces where it's
There
good
we
and
go.
crunchy.
Let's taste.
Oh my goodness.
Let's taste. Chewy, a little salty, nutty.
This is so good. Oh my God.
Are we sharing?
Oh, y'all want some? Okay, maybe a little bit. Oh my God, thank you so much for being here. Will you come back and see us?
I would love to come back and see you.
Promise I'll be a better cook when you come back. Nick's cookbook, knife drop, creative recipes, anyone can cook like me is available now. And you can buy Osmo Salt at osmosalt.com. I'm gonna keep eating my brownie. We'll be right back. Our next guest is here just in time for the holidays with his new Hallmark movie, A Biltmore Christmas. Please welcome Kris Polaha. Wonderful. Thank you so much for being here. I was right, huh, y'all? I hear you cheering.
Hi, everybody.
So tell me, how was your Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving was amazing.
Yeah?
How was yours?
Oh my God, it was amazing. I cooked for like one of the first times.
Yeah.
We enjoyed the food. What did you eat? Did you cook?
So my mom and dad invited us up to Reno, so we took the long drive up to Reno. My mom cooks the turkey. She does it in the little what is it, the smoker?
Ooh.
It was like the smoker thing. It was good.
Yeah.
It was tasty. We do a
That
football every year. We do flaming football. We've got the adults versus the kids,
Oh, that sounds fun.
which is fun, and it's a tradition that we've been doing my whole life.
Okay.
So I've always been on the kids team, and all of a sudden you become the adult.
You're still on the
Yeah, no, I'm not anymore. No, I've been on the adult team for a while. But my kids are now starting to be on the adult team. So it's literally, we've been playing so long that my kids were, and now I've got my oldest boy, and he's on the adult team.
I love that.
There they are.
That is amazing.
Jude dressing up in shorts for the photograph.
You know what? Kids do their own thing these days, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. And you've been married for 20 years?
20 years.
That is beautiful. In Hollywood. You say.
In
How you feel
Hollywood.
about that?
I mean, right?
What's
yes,
the trick?
yes. My wife and kids are here somewhere.
here?
Yeah, they're actually here
Aw.
watching this. Let's see, there we are.
I love
Look at that. The trick is just lots of love, lots of honesty, lots of coming home.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
And what do you get your wife after 20 years of marriage for Christmas? Like, what is the Christmas gift?
Jennifer, you get her anything she wants.
And that is why you've been married for 20 years.
There you go. That's the secret.
Now, can you tell us about your new film?
Yes. So it aired 2 nights ago.
Mm-hmm.
Biltmore Christmas on Hallmark. The ratings are still out, but I think it is the top-rated movie of all time
think
on
it
Hallmark. It'll be decided tomorrow.
Oh my God.
And these movies, as sweet and simple as they are, it's the Hallmark family.
I was gonna ask, what's the trick?
Yeah, yeah.
Because it has its own flavor,
Yeah.
style.
It's a family-run business, and I think it's unlike any other company in Hollywood making movies. There's something about the integrity with which they run the business that I think that seeps into the films that they're making, and people just love them. They're about hope, they're
Yep.
about love, they're pretty simple. I mean, everything, you know they're gonna end in a kiss and that everyone happily ever after.
Makes it dreamy.
We're not throwing any punches there, but there's something really just inviting and welcoming, and people love them. And it's, interestingly enough, the first one I ever did was with Meghan Markle.
Oh, wow.
My agent called and said, this is before she met Harry, and my agent called and said, don't worry about it. Just do this thing, and it'll come and it'll go, and it'll be a nice placeholder, because it's
Yeah.
good to make money when you have 3 kids and a wife, and the other thing of staying married is, you got to work hard.
You better tell him.
You better pay the bills.
Yes, sir.
It was one of those experiences that all of a sudden it was like buying beachfront property, because there weren't a lot of people that were lining up to do Hallmark movies, but within that 5-year gap, the whole thing is changing, and there's a huge, people love them. Everybody wants to do one.
Yes.
Blake
Yes.
Shelton's producing.
good.
I mean, they're like a whole thing. Like, it's a thing.
Because you're the Hallmark, king. How many films have you done?
To date, I have made 18.
18.
Yeah, about 5 years.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Do you
yeah.
have a favorite movie out of all of them?
Listen, you can see it on Hallmark right now. It's A Biltmore Christmas, I think, is my favorite one so far.
love
It's
it.
like trying to choose a favorite kid. 'Cause
Yes.
I love the work and I love the characters. But this one is fun. Like, what you saw was a clip.
Yes.
This girl time travels back to 1947, and I'm an actor from 1947, so it's the Gilded Age meets the Golden Age. It was beautiful. It was fun.
It sounds like a classic.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see that.
Yeah.
Oh, in my holiday break. Okay, now you got a new film coming out December 1st.
I do.
In theaters.
In movie theaters.
In movie theaters.
Yes.
Okay, The Ship.
Yes.
This sounds amazing too. Tell us about that.
Well, I love what you're doing. This is the happy place, and you're bringing light into the world,
Thank
and
you.
you're celebrating those
You
things.
think I'm Hallmark material?
I think yeah.
Okay.
I think you could do.
That's all I want to hear.
I think you could do it.
I'll take it from
Why
you.
don't we do it? We'll do it.
Listen.
If you ever want to do Hallmark movie,
Okay.
Jennifer, we'll do. I'll take good care of you. It'll be right
Y'all
here.
saw that handshake?
Saw it happen.
All
They
right.
would be very happy.
Okay.
The Shift is this remarkable movie, and I'll get real with you for a minute. It was born out of a lot of pain. Brock Heasley, who is the director and the writer of the movie, lost his father to a violent act of. He was shot to death.
Wow.
So his dad was shot when he was 13. He healed up, thought it was a miracle, and when he was 17, he ran a pawn shop, and somebody came in to steal from him again, and killed him. So what he did with that grief and with that pain over the course of a lifetime, but specifically 8 years, was write The Shift. And The Shift is about the book of Job. in a sci-fi realm. So it's a multiverse. And imagine there's a Jennifer Hudson, and every time you make a decision, there's another Jennifer Hudson that made the opposite decision, and you have like world after world after world after world. And then imagine that there's a person named the benefactor who can shift you from one world to the other, but without your say-so. So he creates chaos, and the benefactor is basically the devil. And my character Kevin refuses to accept the devil's offer, and he's just tested, and he's tested, and he's tested. And the goal is to get back to this woman that he loves. Her name is Molly. And he's willing to go to the ends of every universe to get back to the love of his life. So it is a beautiful movie. I'm super proud of it.
Don't that sound amazing?
Go see the movie.
So our next guest is about to teach us how to keep it cool in the hot seat this holiday season. She's been researching body language for over 15 years and is a best-selling author with over 60 million views online. From Austin, Texas, please welcome Vanessa Van Edwards. First of all, I cannot wait for this. Thank you for being here. I am so excited. This is something I'm so interested in. Okay, so tell me, you're a recovering awkward person. What does that even mean?
Yes, so I'm a recovering awkward person, which means that people skills do not come naturally to me. And when I started to research and try to get help, I realized so much of the help is written by extroverts. And if you're not an extrovert, you know how hard it is, exhausting to try to fake it as an extrovert. So I thought to myself, is there a different way to be charismatic? Do you have to be charismatic to be likable? And the good news is there are different flavors of charisma. Yes, we love an extrovert, but we also can have the quiet, powerful introvert. We can have the empathetic caretaker. And so my mission is to help people find their unique flavor of charisma.
This is so interesting, and it's so relatable. Like, help us, Vanessa. Where should we start? What are the basics?
Okay, so what I found when I started to research is that there are cues. Cues are the subtle signals that humans send to each other, and we are sending thousands every day. And it's not just in person, it's in our profile pictures, in email, in chats, in text. And what I found is there are 97 cues.
97?
97. And if you know how to read them, it's like learning to speak a foreign language. So all we have to do is learn how to read these cues back and forth. We're sending them right now.
Okay.
I love your cues.
Do you like my cues?
I love your cues.
Okay.
Can I tell you what I think Jennifer's favorite cue is?
What
Can I tell you?
What is it?
So when you like something, you lean in, right? And you lean in, and what's amazing about this is when you lean into me, I feel so good.
Yeah.
Right? And you also do a beautiful thing. It's called a slow triple nod. Do you even know that you do this? So
no, I don't know.
This is one of my favorite cues. So when we do a slow triple nod, the other person speaks 67% longer.
That's what I be talking my head off.
So in a really good interview, what you'll do without even realizing it is you lean in, which tells the other person, oh, she's into me, great. And when you go, you're telling me, keep going, keep talking. The funny thing is, there's a slow triple nod, which means I like you. So if you want to show someone I like you, you can go this slow, but don't do a fast triple nod.
And what does that mean, a fast?
A fast triple nod is impatient. It looks like this. So here's the good one. Here's the bad one.
Ooh, that was drastically different.
Drastically different, right. Drastically different. By the way, if you want someone to kind of wrap it up, you know, like at the end, if I'm just keep talking and you're like, Vanessa, we gotta go, you can just be like, And it actually is a subtle cue that someone knows, uh-oh, she's got it, we gotta go.
So yeah, because this intrigues me, because I obviously connect with a lot of people, and each person is different, and you don't know them as a person, so I have to look into their body language to know. Like, I do a lot of meet and greets and things like that, and it's like some people don't mind if you hug them, some people don't mind if you shake their hand, and you have to know the personality types you're dealing with, so you read the space.
Okay, can we talk about that? So I think this is the most awkward moment in human history, which is you're approaching someone and you're wondering, are we gonna handshake, are we gonna hug, are we gonna fist bump, are we gonna handshake, and then you're like, and then you end up in an awkward side hug. No more. So here's how you do it. So you know someone wants to hug you if they do the open body. So if someone's coming at you like this, we know we're gonna hug. If someone doesn't want to hug, they're not a hugger, and they want a handshake, they'll always blade. They put one shoulder back and they'll usually come at you with one hand. If you don't want someone to touch you, what you can do is the and then people know, oh no, she just wants a wave. No hug or handshake for me.
So when you have people over for the holidays and you're meeting people that's, you know, guests in the home, and the conversation is awkward, or you don't know what to say to them, you don't know how to end the conversation, what's some tips there?
First, you know how you don't sometimes remember if you've met someone before, it's like a friend or a partner, and you're like, Never, ever, ever say, nice to meet you. Always say, nice to see you. It's insurance. It's social insurance. So always see you. And then I have a trick. So your partner or your wing woman or your wingman, tell them this trick. When you go to a holiday party, my husband knows this, if I introduce him first, I do not know their name. I do not know their name. So it goes like this. So it's like, oh, it's so nice to see you. This is my husband, Scott. And he knows to go, what's your name?
What's your name?
Right. So that's a really good little tip for your wing person. And then they'll always ask their name. So that's the first one. The second one is conversation. I think that what can happen in these is we get awkward small talk. We ask, how's it going? What's been new? And it's like the most autopilot boring conversation. So here's my trick. On Mondays and Fridays, always ask about exciting things on the weekend. On Monday, do anything exciting this past weekend? On Friday, do anything exciting this upcoming weekend? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, don't talk to anyone. No, I'm just joking.
That was a good one.
I'm just joking. So if you have to go out, if you have to go out on a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, same thing, which is working on anything exciting these days, what you're doing is you're changing their brain. If you ask someone, how you doing? How's it going? Their brain is asleep. It stays on autopilot. Here's the answer everyone says. Busy. Good, but busy.
Right.
So by saying working on anything exciting or doing anything exciting, you're literally asking their brain to wake up and search for something good. And that, I think, is the point of our interactions. Let's talk about good. Let's talk about exciting. Let's talk about real things, not the autopilot stuff.
You're great. You're great. Okay. I think I can move on now, but you gotta come back.
I come back, of course,
You
of
are
course.
amazing. Okay, go to our website because Vanessa is sticking around and giving our J-Hud Club fans more tips for the 5 power moves to help you get a raise you want. Check out our social media. You can follow Vanessa Van Edwards online or visit scienceofpeople.com. We'll be right back. If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe to the Jennifer Hudson Show YouTube channel. Check your local listings or visit jenniferhudsonshow.com to see when you can watch full episodes in your area. And don't forget to sign up for the newsletter.